In the name of Allah, who is the most merciful and who is the most gracious. Today we will discuss the exercise of first year biology, new syllabus 2025 to 2026. We are discussing the multiple choice questions of the first chapter. Take the correct answer. Which domain of life is characterized by organisms that often inhabit extreme environment and have cell membrane with ether-linked lipids? Which one is correct about your mind? We are finding two main points from this statement. The statement is said that domains of life which is characterized by organisms often inhabit extreme environment. The first point in this, we find that extreme environment and have cell membrane with ether-linked lipids. In which domains possess these two points or these two characteristics? We are knowing that these two characteristics possess at a time the domains we known is archaea. What is a key difference between the domain bacteria and archaea? Bacteria have membrane bonded organelles while archaea do not. It's not correct. Bacteria cell walls have 50-glycan while archaeal cell walls do not have it. It's we find it. Bacterial cell walls have 50-glycan and archaeal cell wall do not have it. Which of the following kingdom include organisms that are mostly unicellular, eukaryotic, and can be autotrophic or heterotrophic? Let's find these four characteristics in a kingdom. The first one is that are mostly unicellulars. First characteristics are unicellularity, eukaryotic, and can be autotroph or heterotrophs. These characteristics only at a time in kingdom Protista. Here the kingdom Protista is correct. In which kingdom are organisms predominantly multicellulars, autotrophic, and have cell wall made of cellulose? Let's find these characteristics in the following. The kingdoms of organisms predominantly multicellular, autotrophic, and have cell wall made of cellulose. Let's see in Animalia knots, it has leg cell wall. Fungi, it is made of chitin not from cellulose. Plantae is correct because its cell wall made of cellulose. Let's come to the next one. MCQs number 5 say that which of the following criteria is commonly used to classify various? Which are the following criteria? Which criteria used to classify what viruses? Viruses criteria. Let's find their ability to cause specific disease, the color of the virus particles, the type of nucleic acid they contains. We classify the virus on the basis of its nucleic acids which are contained in it. Let's come next. MCQ number 6. Which virus groups include viruses such as coronavirus, coronaviruses, and influenza viruses? These two viruses. You also know about coronaviruses, which have been particularly problems in the year of 2020 in influenza viruses. These two viruses are belonging to the single-stranded RNA viruses. influenza, and coronaviruses belong to the single-stranded RNA virus. At which level of biodiversity assessment do we evaluate the variety of different species within particularly inhabit our ecosystems? Species diversities. At which level the biodiversity assessment do we evaluate the variety of different species within particularly habitat or ecosystem? This is species diversity. Species diversity is assumed in the habitat or ecosystems within habitat or ecosystem. Let's come to the next one, which is 8. Which method is best suited for assessing the distributions of species across gradients of environmental conditions within a single geographical area? Which method is best? The best method is transect sampling from all we have known it from before. Transect sampling method is the most best method to study gradient of environmental conditions. Let's come to the 9th. Which of the following statement is true regarding the concept of a species? A species is always defined by its physical characteristic alone, not different species can interbreed and produce fertile offspring, not member of the same species are reproductivity membrane of the member of the same species are reproductively isolated from member of other species. It's correct. Let's come to the next 10th number. What type of speciation occur when populations are geographically separated by a physical barriers? It is known as allophatic speciation. It is the first type of speciation known as allophatic speciations. It is enough for today, and we will discuss the short questions answer of this chapter tomorrow, inshallah. And you will be know about the short question of this chapter also today. Today was energy only MCQs. Thank you. Let's subscribe the channels for best and evolutionary